20 countries American tourists should absolutely avoid. The State Department issues travel advisories in 4 levels. Level 1 instructs to exercise normal precautions. Level 4 explicitly states, do not travel. There are 20 countries Americans are urged to avoid. 1. Iran. Iran carries the highest warning for kidnapping and unjust arrests. U.S. national Shahab Dalili has been held in Iran since 2016. He was imprisoned when attending his father's funeral. He's been accused of aiding and abetting a foreign country. 2. Russia. The U.S. advises against traveling to Russia due to the Ukraine crisis. The State Department warns of possible detention and harassment. The Russian Constitution prohibits arbitrary detention and torture, but torture in police stations and prisons is widespread. 3. Niger. Niger carries a high risk of crime, terrorism, and kidnapping. The country has been in turmoil since a coup d'etat. In August 2023, protesters attacked the French embassy in Niamey. This led to the evacuation of all American non-emergency personnel. 4. South Sudan. South Sudan has an ongoing armed conflict. Weapons are readily available to the population at large. Dangers include carjackings, shootings, and ambushes. Foreign nationals have suffered rape and assault in the region. Journalists have been killed covering the conflict. 5. North Korea. Visiting North Korea is considered a critical threat. There's a risk of arrest and long-term detention. All U.S. passports are invalid for travel to, in, or through DPRK. 6. Belarus. Russia has a significant military force stationed in Belarus. There's a threat of arbitrary law enforcement and detention. 7. Syria. The country has been plagued by conflict since 2011. The State Department states that no part of Syria is safe from violence. 8. Ukraine. Ukraine is currently at war with Russia. This poses a continuous risk of missile and drone attacks. 9. Afghanistan. The U.S. Embassy in Kabul shut down on August 31, 2021. Since then, Americans have been unjustly detained. Afghanistan is currently controlled by the Taliban. 10. Yemen. Yemen has an ongoing civil war. Terrorist groups plot and carry out attacks. The U.S. Embassy in Sana'a suspended operations in 2015, so Washington cannot assist American citizens in emergencies. 11. Sudan. Sudan is grappling with sporadic civil unrest and protests. Crime includes kidnapping, robbery, home invasion, and carjacking. There's also violence along the borders with Chad and South Sudan. 12. Libya. Libya experiences high levels of crime. Travelers may face arbitrary detention by militias or armed groups. Detainees often don't get access to a lawyer or a fair legal process. 13. Mali. Violent crime, such as kidnapping and armed robbery, is widespread in Mali. The concern is particularly high during local holidays. Roadblocks and random checkpoints are a regular sight across the country. 14. Burkina Faso. Burkina Faso remains a target for terrorist groups. 15. Haiti. Kidnapping is a prevalent issue in Haiti. Even convoys have been subjected to attacks. Iraq, Venezuela, the Central African Republic, Somalia, and Myanmar are also level 4 dangerous.